Welcome back to another jam-packed MMA episode of the Kicking in the Head podcast. And as always, I am your host, Yao. Tonight, it's a recap show of what was a groundbreaking, phenomenal event that was KFC 131, the Knox Legacy Series, and the first time the EFC was back in an actual arena for 5 years. And oh my gosh, what an event it was. And tonight, as always, helping me break it all down is the one and only King Troll, Achi, the Invisible Man, Kraken. Kraken?
Yeah, it's Apostle Kraken now. I'm not a Luke hater. I am an optimist. You know, it's only up from here. So
It's only up.
I have my KFC buckets.
So
This is rock bottom.
What's a step up from KFC then? What's a step up from KFC? And tell the people why you got the KFC in case they missed the event, in case they missed our show last week. Why you got that KFC with you?
Bro, I got these KFC buckets because, like Deadly MMA said, we are sending Luke Michael to Diego Bandu. Diego Bandu is sending Luke Michael to KFC, and I'm currently printing his CV. Everybody will see it tomorrow, because I'm gonna have something tomorrow. I'm gonna post, and I'm gonna have a dance challenge. You know, so we try to get Luke as much publicity as possible so that he doesn't get rejected once he applies for the job at KFC.
Look. With that said, let's put up some of the chat. Shout out S-Dog MMA. Shout out Carmen McGrain 4586. Thank you guys for joining the stream. Thank you for joining the stream, S-Dog MMA. We are here to talk EFC 131. Now, with that said, let's start with the main fight. Let's start with the title fight between Luke Michael and Diego Bandu, because this fight was a fight. And when I say it was a fight, someone got beaten up. Like, to be honest with you,
I was about to correct you on that. Like, it was a bloodbath. You know, there were knees flying, there were elbows flying. We don't care, and new.
Definitely, and new.
I know you're salty as hell. You're saltier than like my grandmother's chicken, bro. You're saltier than my.
Why is she putting so much chicken? Wait, why is she putting so much salt in her chicken, though?
What?
Look, I said, why is she putting so much salt in her chicken? But look, let's talk about the fight, right? So, I hear you. I'm not salty. For me, I just wanted a good fight. I didn't expect him to get beaten up the way he got beaten up, to be honest with you. That Sparta kick, when Diego Bandu kicked him across the entire cage, I couldn't believe it. I was in shock. But from that moment, I was like, I think I see where this fight is going. And it went exactly that way. Unfortunately, the offense that Luke put up was not enough. Diego had him at every turn. Luke didn't get a single valid takedown. He was slow. His leg kicks were slow. Like, he tried his best. You could see he tried his best. But to be honest with you,
he shot like a bum that he is. You see the shot that he tried to take. Like
the one in the second round.
Yeah. Like, he even tried to shoot within the first 10 seconds, like he promised. And Diego Bandu said, "Come meet is it Central African me?"
Sure, DRC
Central African me, right? It's like, come meet my Central African me, buddy, for Cape Town.
Yeah, look. Unfortunately for Luke, I am a Luke stan, big time Luke fan, but unfortunately he was completely outclassed in that fight. Team CIT, shout out to Team CIT.
He's always been a bum.
I won't say he's a bum.
Name one highlight that Luke's had. What? The ground and pound against JP Kruger?
Yeah.
Before he got subbed?
But speaking of which, speaking of JP Kruger, the JP Kruger fight, I've heard a lot of chat on the socials about how the referee, Brad Block, didn't handle the fight properly, and I thought he did, except for the elbows to the spine by Diego Bandu. I thought he did a great job, and I was worried that he was the wrong ref because he technically cost Luke the fight against JP by not stopping it. But in this fight, he didn't stop it. He waited until Luke was out. So, fair play for me to Brad Block. But people are complaining about his refereeing. What did you think about his refereeing in that fight?
Me, I think, personally, as a Luke non-hater, I think Brad Block gave us the most out of that fight, because Luke is a champion. It's his home turf, right? You want to give him the most out of, like, you can't have him like get like KO'd. Like, what's that? I think there was a horrible stoppage. I think the Terrence Bourne stoppage was the most horrible one to me, because the old guy fell. Terrence Bourne was, but like we'll talk about that like later. Like I said, I think they gave Luke enough time to get his shit together, but I guess he just had it too much KFC after the weight cut, and I guess yeah, he froze, and bro, like like the Brad Block just he let Bandu play with him, you know. It was like just fucking oh, it was just so good to see, bro. Like most of the what's crazy is that I didn't even see them giving Bandu the title. It was just so hyped, right? Like, and I was like, oh, this is like a glorious day for Cape Town. Like, not for me. Like, I think that was like probably the best day of my life, and I've had like a bunch of cool days, right? But then, other than that, man, I am glad that we have a new EFC middleweight champion by Diego Bandu, and tomorrow I'm gonna be creating a dance challenge in honor of him. It's
I'm
called
so curious what's that going to look like.
Bandu, Diego Bandu, Diego Bandu.
Yeah, go Bandu. I'm in it, bro. Oh, I feel
yeah. I told you to hop on this hype train, bro. Like, now look at you. You're a bum and you're out of money because you picked Luke. Fucking hell.
Okay. Last question about this fight. So, did you notice that during the fight, as he was getting smashed, Luke started talking to Drickus in Diego's corner, and Drickus and the whole corner laughed? Did you see that? What was that about? Do you have any insight? What was that about? Why do you think he'd be talking to Diego's corner as he's getting smashed? And if you haven't seen the fight, anyone, you can go onto the EFC YouTube channel and you can watch the full fight there. It's definitely worth a watch.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Currently on like, I think it's like 200,000 views last time I checked. It's a crazy.
That's why Luke made you famous. Luke brings the views, bro. He brings the views.
What you mean Luke brings the views? It's a massacre that brought the views. It's the KFC. It's the marketing, bro. Like, everybody was not happy about this fight until Deadly MMA said Diego Bandu is gonna send Luke Michael to KFC. Nobody was interested in this fight. Nobody. But like, now, look at us. Personally, about the Drickus Duplessis, Drickus is team, bro. It's team CIT, right? And personally, bro, I think Luke Michael, dog, he doesn't focus on his fight. Hey, shout out Deadly MMA. Like I said, bro. Like I swear, bro. Like I said, right? With the Drickus situation, bro. Like, Luke Michael just isn't focused on his fight. Like, he's always focused on something else. Luke Michael did more fighting outside the cage than he did in the cage. Right? He did more fight. He threatened so many people, me included. And I'm still on the hype train, bro. I'm gonna drop content every day for the next 2 weeks because of this.
Look, I'm glad you.
Yeah, but like I said, bro, like with the Drickus situation, bro, who cares? Like, Luke Michael bangs the fucking cage when his fighters are fighting, doesn't he? Yeah, You say yes. Say yes. Don't fucking nod your head. Yeah, say yes. Yes, he does.
Yes, I
Yeah,
can't deny that one. He does get very
yes.
passionate and very aggressive in the corner.
Not
Yes.
passionate, rowdy as fuck, bro. That's a taste of his own medicine, right? Now listen how he feels. He spat on fighters inside the cage. What? That's news to you?
Yes.
It's in the Luke files. It's in the Luke files. Like I said, bro. He spat on fighters inside the cage. He's caused Luke Michael has been a thorn in the MMA community for so long just because he's had the title and he has been ducking people. He has been ducking, and like today's post of mine, we will be missing him. The young gun is young no more, and I think yeah he's 30 some 30 what 30
Two.
33 32. Yeah, bro. Bro, focus on your fights. I don't think he's gonna ever fight in the UFC. In the EFC, sorry. Oh shit, he's never fighting in the UFC. For God's sakes, he's
Oh,
like what? Eight and six or something?
six.
8 and 7?
Okay. So that was the first title fight. I think we spoke enough about Luke now. We'll see if he ever gets back or when he gets back, how he is. We'll see if he fights outside of the cage or inside the cage. But let's get it. Let's go. Congratulations, Diego Bandu, on winning the EFC middleweight title. Looking forward to seeing who you're going to go up against next. Hopefully, Shad. If not, we'll see. But let's talk about the other title fights on the night because there were 3 title fights in total at this event. The other 2 fights were Faiz Jacobs against Trent Girdham and Rayo Adrian Sanchez versus Jefferson Pereira. Between those 2 title fights, like I know which one my favorite was, but between those 2 title fights, which one rocked you? Which one was like, oh yeah, this is building up for that title fight between Luke and Diego, which is obviously the last fight of the night. Which of those 2 title fights made you feel good?
Bro, to be honest, the excellence that is Faiz Jacobs, bro. The excellence that is Faiz Jacobs is like, bro, nobody was talking about. I think he didn't get a performance bonus, right? He didn't get a performance bonus, bro. Like the back takes that Faiz had, bro. Like there was this back take that
Sweeps.
Faiz did, and I was like, what the fuck? Where the fuck did that come from? You know, coming from a BJJ background, I'm supposed to see this shit, and like I don't see no opening for a back take. But like Faiz, like the head kick from the ground, like what? What is this dude on, bro? Like what is Faiz Jacobs on? Because like this dude is just he's like a John like he's not a John Jones, he's better than John Jones because he's a good champion. Firstly, let me say that. Right? Like Faiz Jacobs, bro, he makes shit up. And you're like, what
Well,
the
first of
fuck?
all, whoa. John Jones is the GOAT. Let's just start there. That's
Fuck
it.
you,
I'm
y'all.
not gonna
Y'all fuck
no fuck. I'm not gonna allow
no.
any John Jones disrespect on this show. Shout out
Fuck
Ola,
you. You fuck
Fight Week
John Jones.
show.
Fucking cheap.
Wait till he gets his
You're a
hands on you. And
roidhead.
everyone, that was Aki the Kraken, and he will be joining us again next week with his lame ass opinions. Crap, I keep taking you on and off. Jeez. Welcome
Yeah,
back. Now,
bro.
no more John Jones disrespect. It's nice to have the back end. But okay, look, I hear you. Faiz, great champion. What do you think of the fact that his opponent, Trent Girdham, claimed shots to the back of the head in that fight? Because when you rewatch it, look, I would say about 1 or 2 did sort of land, but nothing enough to have the ref stop it. Let's start there. Second of all, Faiz shifted as soon as the ref said, watch the back of the head. And thirdly, for me at least, Trent then relaxed, listening to his corner, which he even said in his post-fight interview, not the actual ref. And the ref had to respond to him and say, I am the ref, which is 100% correct. So what's your view on that controversial stoppage? Would you want to see the rematch between those 2? Because I would, because I think Trent Girdham's a really good fighter. He put Faiz through his paces. He was really, and it's a 5-round fight. And if it had gone further, who knows what would have happened? Because Faiz is great, but Trent was doing a good job of holding his own. So what's your view on the controversy, and would you like to see a rematch between those 2?
Personally, Anybody who makes excuses to me can go fuck themselves. All right. Anybody who makes excuses can go fuck themselves. Um, like Trent, to be honest, bro. Um, remember it was a late stoppage, right? Like everybody
Mhm.
was like complaining that the ref wasn't doing his job that much, right? Like the ref wasn't like he didn't stop it in time. Like Trent was already out when Faiz was doing the ground and pound, right? And I see that and I'm like, they gave him ample enough chance. Like I said, with Luke Michael, they gave him ample enough chance to get your shit together, bro. But if you're gonna sit there and give up, then come with excuses, just bro, take your loss with grace. You know, take your loss with grace, and then we can think about like a rematch. You know, but like if you're gonna claim illegal back shots, pause, pause. All right, illegal back shots is like rape. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I was
Uh,
thinking. I was like, wait, illegal back shots or head shots? Like, what is that?
hey man, hey
What
man,
are
hey
we
man,
talking
come
about
on.
here right now?
I'm an apostle, bro. I'm an apostle. I shouldn't be talking about these things. But yeah, like I said, bro, if you're gonna talk eagle back at the headshots, um, we hear you, but like, what kind of? Imagine if we had somebody like that as a champion, an excuse maker, a Luke Michael type. Then we're gonna be on another regime, dictatorship, where like somebody's just hogging the championship. No, we don't want that.
Okay,
We don't
look.
want
So
that. And
let's address the comment there from Daddy MMA. So Trent was working the champion until he broke. Would love to see him fight someone else at bantamweight. So very quickly before we get onto the Rayo fight, who else is at bantamweight for you right now that can actually properly challenge for Jacobs, or would they have to get another international fighter in? Because I wouldn't say he's cleared out the bantamweight division, but I don't see anyone right now in the EFC that is at Faiz's level. He's a double champion. He was a champion before he came back champion again. He's fought at UAE Warriors. He's won a few times. He's an international quality fighter. Who does the EFC have in your mind that can challenge Faiz Jacobs right now?
give, give him some boosters. So I want to see him get a
Again,
shit in again. Yeah, I want to see him get a
again.
shit kicked. Yeah, I want to see him get his shit kicked in again. Because he threatened me, right? I want to see him get I want a punt kick, not a head kick anymore. A punt kick. I want to see him do the chicken dance, the KFC dance. I want to see I want to see him do the KFC dance again. You see?
Okay, let's get on to the Rayo fight. Adrian Sanchez versus Jefferson Pereira out of
Yeah.
Brazil. This fight, Rayo won this fight, definitely hands down, fantastic performance from him. But my only issue was Jefferson's performance. Pereira's performance here, for me, was not exactly title worthy. It was a very defensive performance. Everything that Sanchez was throwing at him, he would defend, and his offense was just it wasn't really there. Um, I don't know. Like and it sort of spoke to his record because if I look at his record and the fighters he's beaten to have gotten to this title fight, I can see why he wasn't able to take the pressure from someone who's been through the fire like Sanchez, who's been knocked out, who's won crazy fights, who's knocked people out. He's gone to, like he's done all in his career, and now he's gone for a title fight, 5 rounds, won the interim lightweight title. How was this fight for you? Did you see it the way I saw it, or did you see it differently?
I don't see shit, bro. I saw Luke Michael's wife, bro. That's it. Like she was screaming, Pereira, Pereira, and I was just looking at the whole fight, bro. She was just like, rah, 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 rah. And I was like, for fuck's sake, please shut up. But like she didn't, so I never saw the fight. But like I saw, like I swear to God, y'all, I was with the troublemakers, and she was just making trouble. Yeah, I said I was with the troublemakers, and she was making trouble, right? And like, bro, it was a crazy night. Like, unfortunately, I would need to rewatch that fight again because, yeah, like the
Look,
atmosphere was just so electric, you know. Like, yeah,
Look, it's worth
Like,
watching. It's quite definitely worth watching. Rayo's performance was great. The only catch was his opponent for me just didn't bring it enough, especially for the type of fighter that Rayo is. He loves a fight. He loves a scrap, but he didn't quite get the scrap that I think he deserved. But interim lightweight champion, looking forward to seeing him unifying the belt in his fight that would be against the current champion for the undisputed. That is Martin, the Punisher van Staden. We'll see how that fight goes when the EFC manages to set it up once Martin is back from injury. And yes, thank you for that in the comments, Carmen. Yeah, it was a day before Rayo's mother's birthday, who passed away this past December, right before he was supposed to defend against Martin van Staden last year. So shout out to her, rest in peace. May she be smiling down on her son in his championship winning performance. And Daddy MMA agrees with me that, Pereira just wasn't in that fight. Now let's get on to the last two fights of the main card. That's the fight between the new EFC. Oh, wait, my bad. There were 4 title fights, not 3, my bad. The new EFC flyweight champion, Melo Manyamala. He took on Intando the Zulu Warrior Zondi. Let me let you go first. Did you watch this fight?
Talk your shit. Talk your shit. Talk your shit. I saw that side. I saw you holding in that side. Talk your shit.
Look, honestly, most boring fight on the card. I didn't enjoy this fight at all. There was nothing for me to see here. They were moving like they were moving like light heavyweights, looking for one-punch knockouts or whatever it was. I don't know. I can't blame either fighter. I don't know, but I didn't enjoy this fight at all. There was nothing to see. There's nothing for me to even talk about here because all they did was kind of dance around and like kind of maybe strike. And then Intando got his leg kicked out 3-4 times. It went to basically split because Tumelo got those knockdowns. There's nothing to really say. I didn't enjoy the fight. I'm looking forward to seeing Tumelo defend his title, and hopefully it'll be a better fight with whoever it is he fights, but I did not enjoy that fight at all. What's your opinion?
These were 2 cheese boys fighting. Niggas who have never walked a day in their lives. Bruh, what the fuck was that? What the fuck? Bro, I was there for Zondi, dog, and I'm very disappointed in that kid. I'm very disappointed. He was afraid. Bro, this is your coming out ceremony. This is your coming out ceremony. First things first, you woke up to run this town tonight. Your ancestors, shame. Shame on you. Shame. You were supposed to go to Cape Town and play Maskandi. But other than that, bro, Zondi was afraid to get hit. And even when it was time, bro, these guys were looking for cool ass pictures to take. They went on a photo shoot, bro. They went on a photo shoot, just slipping kicks. And I was like, bro, if there was any time for Zondi to be in a dog fight, this was the time, bro.
Yeah.
He was
title fight, Grand West Arena. The world is watching. Let's go,
bro. Nah, my brother, I love Zombie.
I love Zondi.
I trained with him. I grappled with him a bunch of times, right? Tumelo, after the performance that he had against Lihle, right? Yes, he pushed the pace. He tried to catch Zondi. But bro, I'm sorry, man. For a title fight, and you're coming from the UFC, bro? Nah, I'm sorry, bro. We need to take that title, bro. We need to take that.
To be honest with you.
Listen. These boys better pray to God and thank him that Willy van Rooyen is gone. They better pray and thank God, because that kid was gonna piss all over the fucking. What is it? Is it a bat? That's a. What weight are they?
What?
What weight are they again?
Flyweight.
That boy was gonna piss all over the flyweights. was gonna eat them up like fucking KFC. He was gonna eat them up like KFC, bro. Like I
I
swear,
won't
bro.
ask. I won't ask you which fighter got sent to KFC. But last question on this fight: do you think it would have been a better fight between Nathaniel Kakarot Komana and
Fuck no.
Bihle
Kakarot. Nah. Kakarot is a fucking cheese boy too. He's a cheese boy.
So you're saying the flyweight division is full of cheese boys?
Yes. The flyweight division is full of cheese boys. First of all, you should take away their cars. Get them bicycles. They should fucking bike to gym. They should struggle. They should know how to fuck. They should know what an uphill is. They should know what an uphill. You know what an uphill that you face every day. That's the shit that I need from them. Not pretty boys. Not pretty cheese boys trying to fucking secure like fucking highlight reel, fucking ducks. Like, oh, let me pose for the picture. You know, throw a head kick. What? The fuck, bro?
Showboating when there's nothing to show. Fair enough. Shout out S Dogs. What up? How you doing, Sterling? Thank you for joining the stream. Okay, let's get on to the last fight of the main
S
card.
Dogs, my illiterate motherfucker. What's good?
No, he can read. He just doesn't know geography. We love you. We love you. S Dogs. Let's get on to the last fight. That's between Terrence, the Black Panther Balelo, and Klebinu Sosa. This was once again in the flyweight division. Terrence might be next up for Tumelo. We don't know, probably. But how was this fight for you? What do you think about the fact that Terrence got taken all the way 5 rounds against Klebinu Sosa, who really finished in the first round?
You get me now. You see where I'm going. Right? Like, bruh, Sosa is a journeyman. He is like what? He's like KFC. He is brought to South Africa. He is exported to South Africa for us to chew on. Okay? He is exported to South Africa for us to chew on. And if we cannot chew a Sosa, nah, bro. Terrence, you need to have finished that guy. I love you, bro. I love you, right? But like, we need to understand, we are not here to be like Luke Michael, have mediocre careers in the EFC. We're here to shoot for either one championship, UAE Warriors, or the UFC if God is with us. Okay?
And the visa, of course, because that's the big part. Okay, so with that said, look,
we're not Timba Gorimbo. We love our people. We are not Timba Gorimbo. We love our people.
Look, I hear you, but I think he did put in a very good performance. He should have finished, but don't forget, Klebinu Sosa is still an international fighter. As much as Billy finished him, you could see all the changes.
He's an international can. That's what he is. An international
He
can.
made changes from that Billy fight. He managed to, I would say, correct a lot of the issues. And he had a chin, because Terrence hit him quite hard, quite a few times, but he had a chin. He managed to clinch when he needed to. So I think it was a decent performance from Klebinu. I can see him having more fights in the EFC because it was decent. But yeah, congrats to Terrence Balelo on winning that fight. I think it was a good fight. I think it was a fight worthy of saying he might get the next title shot, especially in the flyweight division against Tumelo Manyamala. That could be a very interesting fight. With that said, that is the main card for EFC 131. Those are all the fights on the main card. Let's get to the prelims. Now, on the prelims, which fight stood out for you? Because you were there the whole time. You watched everything. Which fights stood out for you?
You know
okay,
what?
if you're stuck, I'm going to go first. I'm going to go with Emmanuel Sita. Oh, you got it? Okay,
shut the fuck up, y'all. Shut the fuck up.
I got the kill switch, man. Don't make me trump your ass. Don't make me trump your... Bye! Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That was Achi the Kraken. He will be back with us again when he stops talking shit. And I think he's back now.
Yeah, you shut the fuck up. Because your guy lost, okay? Your guy lost, and I'm the fucking leader of the show. We made that bet offline. No, bro, listen. The Terrence Bourne fight That's the one that stood out for me. That boy ain't ready. That boy ain't ready.
Wait. Oh, okay, that's why. Because
Yeah,
I was gonna say you said that his opponent just fell, so that's why I was wondering
yeah.
why
He's
it
not
stood
ready.
out for you. But okay,
He's not ready. He will get clapped by Triple H. Triple H doesn't fall.
agreed. No,
And remember, his opponent had what? Fought twice in 12 years?
yep.
You see? Bro, trust me, dog. That ain't somebody to get like rocked by.
Nah,
Right? That ain't somebody to get rocked by. Right? I love Terrence Bone. I love his little stoic, quiet guy persona.
the
You know?
mountain.
Yeah. You get me? Like he's quiet, he's cool, he's chill. But today, he's on the fucking menu. He's on the fucking menu. Boy, like that was an early stoppage and we all know it. That guy fell. Terrence Bourne landed in side control, I think, and like just ground and pounded him. Right?
Mm.
Like I swear to God, Terrence Bourne got rocked. He got
Interesting.
rocked. And if we trying to have this guy as our champion, they were gonna get like a fucking can from the UK coming to knock him out. Come on, bro.
I think I know the
Come-
can you're talking about personally, but okay.
You get me?
Hmm.
You get me? We don't need can crush.
So Dadley MMA in the chat sort of disagrees with you. He says that Terrence was
He ate
not
that
rocked.
shot.
He ate the shot. That's
He
what he said.
he fucking didn't, bro. He was fucking. Yo, tell me if I'm lying, bro.
Look, there's a thin line between getting rocked and eating. So, if you manage to survive the fight, then you manage to survive the fight, which means
Yeah,
that rocked or
dude,
not.
fell, bro.
Look at Paddy.
Yeah, dude, fell.
Yeah, okay, fine. Look, uh, falling and getting rocked. Okay, fine. Look, I can accept. Although getting rocked means that you're out of it for a couple of seconds, not just that you fell. So I can see why he says that he ate it. But I mean, if he went down, it's a thin line, very very thin line. But other fight on this card that I want. There's two. Sisa Jungula. I want to shout out Sisa Jungula for his win against Kuli Lamprecht because for me, the prophecy in my mind was unstoppable until he got to a title shot. And somehow, some way, Sisa Jungula pulled that fight out of the fire by split decision, winning against Kuni Lamprecht. And honestly, that for me is what I define a standout performance in his career. Sure, Kuni is not that experienced, only got 2 fights in the bag as a professional, right? But if you see how he got to a professional contract, how he fought his first 2 fights, and the trajectory of his career, for Sisa to win that fight at that level, at that stage, shout out to Sisa Jungula for that fight, for that win. For me, that was phenomenal. And then the other one is Emmanuel Sita, 30-second KO of Glody
Whoa,
Kanzeko.
whoa,
30
that was
seconds,
fun,
done.
bro.
Bang, bang, bang,
That was,
bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Fight done. Oh, yes,
yeah.
let's go.
Nah, Sito was fire, bro. Sito was definitely fire.
Oh, is that all you have to say? So your comment is as short as his fight was?
No, bro, definitely, bro. Like Sita has proven to be like a formidable powerhouse, and that boy just goes and slugs it out, and I'm happy for him, to be honest. I'm happy for him.
Yeah, shout out to him. I think, yeah, with that said, those are the two memorable fights. As you can see there, the other wins there, we had Jaden Van Merwe defeating Kulekani Hlongwa, which was an obvious give me. There's no ways, in my books at least, that Kulekani was going to win that fight, and Jaden won that convincingly. We had Guts Gonzalez winning his, third fight in a row, which is a bit of a shock to me, against Roberto Miyaba. Wow. And then we had Yassine Adams beating Bruce Mayasi. Now, most of these were finishes, mostly first-round finishes. We had Alex Suzuki beating Mulamba. Suzuki, I thought was going to lose because I believed he didn't know the rules from his first fight, but he won that fight. Well done to him. And then the first fight on the card was Jason McKay versus Mbuyazi, and Jason McKay won his fight first round as well. Very, very
No,
convincing.
shout out Jason McKay, bro. Like, that is a problem. That is a problem waiting to happen, bro. Which way is he fighting in again?
Lightweight.
Yeah, lightweight is about to be fucking stacked with Jason
Finally,
McKay in the building.
they
You
haven't really
know,
had enough
because like
lightweight
we're
action. Mm.
yeah, like we need some exciting, and he's been coached by Don Madge if I'm not mistaken. And that is something, bro. That is something.
100%. That's definitely something.
Who's
Looking
fight IQ?
Sisa
Oh,
Jungula for his win against Kuni, the prophecy,
yeah.
Lamprecht.
Shout out to Jingula, bro. He ran K-Town.
With that said, let's have a quick look at the performance bonuses from EFC 131. We had the fight of the night, and this is what I was saying. As much as Terrence didn't finish that fight, it was a good fight, and it was mostly a good fight because Cleberson Sosa brought the fight to Terrence, and he had a good fight. He was a great opponent for Terrence. So for me, the fact that he didn't finish it doesn't mean anything. It was a good fight, and EFC agrees. Fight of the night between Balelo and Sosa. Then we have performance bonuses. Like you said, somehow Faiz Jacobs doesn't feature, despite being the only finish, the first finish on the main card. But we had performance bonuses for Diego Bandu, the KFC crusher, I guess, Adrian Sanchez, Rayo.
Me and you, y'all know why. But like, let me shut up. I'm in the good graces of EFC. Let me shut up.
Jason McKay, like you said, going to be a problem at lightweight, and he got a performance bonus for his first round win. Jaden van der Merwe for crushing the eternal Can in Kulekan Ihlongwa. I don't know if there's any fight that he can ever take that he's going to win at this point, to be honest with you. But well done, Jaden van der Merwe, on the performance bonus. And then Terrence Born, the Mountain, with the final performance bonus of the EFC. So they gave out 5 performance bonuses on the night. Ironically, between Balelo and Sosa, none of them got a performance bonus, even though they got fight of the night. So, back to what you were saying. You're in the good graces of EFC. So, what is it that you don't want to say? Let's get you out of the good graces. Let's go. Come on.
Now, bro, we know like Faiz Jacobs is under the microscope because of like your guy Luke Marco, right? So trust me when I say this, bro. Like Faiz Jacobs deserved a fucking performance bonus, bro. He deserved Faiz. If we were to give Faiz Jacobs a fucking award, right, for bringing the crowd, like Zondi wanted for hyping up a crowd, his last fight against Nathaniel Coman. We would be fucking doing that to just Faiz's fucking crowd. Just a block, I think it's block B or block D, something like that, bro. People were stomping the fucking ground, bro. It sounded like a fucking hurricane or something, right? Plus the performance, like Faiz Jacobs definitely deserved fight of the night. Not fight of the night, a performance bonus. Definitely.
I don't agree with that one for 2 reasons.
Yeah,
One,
just take me off this shit, bro.
I think YouTube has a no nipple policy, bro.
Oh yeah. We're gonna get banned, innit?
We gotta cut the stream again. But look. So here's the thing with that. I agree with most of what you said, but just on the performance bonus side, because it was a controversial stoppage, I think that's maybe the one reason they couldn't give him a performance bonus. But in all reality, he had, as the winner, he had the toughest fight on the night. Every other winner, their fight was straightforward. Honestly, their fights were not that difficult or easy, but he fought for that win. He literally fought for that win, and no other winner on that card, on the entire card, fought for their win. They won their fights convincingly, great, or decision, whatever. So in that light, I agree with you 100%. If you actually had to fight because your opponent is that good, as Gurdon was, you should get a performance bonus. But I think just that slight technicality of possibly shots to the back of the head, that whole controversy, I think that might have just be what swayed it around giving him the performance bonus just to avoid any further controversy, because you don't want to be seen as rewarding illegal strikes. Seen as, even if it wasn't necessarily the case, you don't want to go into that territory. It's not worth the bad PR for that. So I think that's probably why he didn't get it. But honestly, yes, Faiz Jacobs is the only fighter on this card who fought for his win. He literally was in the fire and pulled himself out of the fire and won his fight. So, it is what it is. We'll see what happens in his next fight. Is there anything else you want to say about EFC 131? Because I want to chat quickly about 132 and the fight that we know is coming at 132.
Cape Town, I fucking love you guys, and I had the best day of my life in Cape Town. And remember, we're hosting an auction. We have on the lot, we have Terence Palelo's Fight Night EFC gloves. We have Faiz Jacobs fight gloves, right? And a signed Faiz Jacob Troublemaker t-shirt. But the crown jewel, let me tell you.
A signed KFC bucket.
No. Okay, yeah. You know what? Let me do that. A signed KFC bucket from Diego Bandu, signed EFC gloves from Diego Bandu.
Nice.
And Adrian Sanchez has donated 1,000 rands towards our charity, trying to feed the homeless. Shout out to Adrian Sanchez. Faiz Jacobs is also going to donate 1,000 rand. Bro, we need to take care of the community. MMA, because like people think of MMA as a brute sport where we swear at each other, where we pretend to be Christians and then fight people on hallways and threaten people's lives. We are not those people. We are not those people. And all I just want to say to the Cape Town community, the Kraken will be back. And we will be doing the Bandu, Diego, Bandu, Diego, Bandu, Diego, Bandu, Diego. Yes, sir.
Honestly, I'm looking forward to that dance challenge because I love dance challenges and it sounds fun. Like I see myself singing.
Bro, can you do me a song? Like, can you get one of the videos that I sent you on WhatsApp and just, if you can, just play one, bro. Play one of those videos and just hear the arena, bro. Just hear the arena chanting KFC. This is Deadly MMA's work, bro. This is Deadly MMA's work.
Cape Town homeboy.
Cape Town homeboy. Yeah, you'll play it off.
He did that.
You'll play it off. You got shit
I'll
into
play it on the way out.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. But today it's doing very well. I changed networks for the first time in I think a year and a half. I actually have decent connection. Like I'm so happy with that. Like, bruh, I've been struggling. It's been a struggle. Like I would do half shows simply because my connection drops.
I know. I would fucking have to fucking freestyle this fucking show all on my own with no script in it, with no even graphics, bro. I would have to talk to myself.
Nothing. Like that's even why I took a break, because I'm like, oh my god, I still have to do this with no network. But anyways, I'll play that out right now. But we've got a fight that was announced for EFC 132. It's a heavyweight title fight. Woo! One that I'm very excited about because I love Triple H power. I'm a huge fan of Triple H power. And that should not be what's coming up on the screen right now. Oh my god, how'd I get rid of this? Go away.
Well, is that news?
No, that's some of my other content. I'm talking about how Africa's about to become.
Yeah.
No.
He's gonna be a man too, bro.
No, that's about how Africa is going to become the next oil powerhouse because the Strait of Hormuz has been closed during this Iraq war. But that's a completely different story. Moving right along. So, what do you think about the title fight? It's going to be between Triple H Power and God. Who did they announce again? Sheesh. Someone international. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot. How could I forget? I'm so excited about this fight and I forgot. I guess I'm just excited to see Triple H Power back because he's getting on in age and he needs to get in as many fights as he can right now. Just to make sure the crowd is kept. Wait, there's nothing on the EFC website. Do you remember who he's supposed to fight? Who did they announce again?
Fuck no, I don't know. That's your job, bro. I'm just here to talk shit. Your job.
Well, look.
I'm just here to talk shit, bro.
We'll talk about that fight when it gets closer. I'm trying to get your video up so we can close this off. But what is happening? Why is it not downloading from WhatsApp? Let's see. Let's do that again because I'm really keen on hearing exactly how. Sorry, what?
Play the 40-second one. 40-second one.
Okay. That was a 7-second. It's not downloading. Come on.
Come on, y'all. The fucking internet's fucking up again.
Well, I'm listening to it right now. I don't hear KFC.
That. No. Go.
I see
the 40-second one, right? Well, you're just afraid that you're going to see Luke's wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know you fucking stand. Fucking ruin the sport. It's people like you who ruin the sport, y'all.
Sorry, my guy. This thing is not coming in. Well, look, you're going to be posting it on the socials, right? So if you want to see, let's see if I can get it up here. Is it here?
It's on my socials. It's been on every video.
I don't know. This video is not downloading.
Okay.
Ever. Well, shout out to all the videos you've ever posted. And in the chats, Carmen says that he lost his voice. She lost his voice screaming KFC.
She. Don't misgender Carmen, y'all.
I don't know. It could be non-binary. I don't have a clue.
KFC,
Look, I've graduated to chicken licking or whichever one's better at this point. Unfortunately, Kraken, sorry, I cannot play that video. It's just I don't know what's going on. It's not coming in. But yeah, to everyone watching, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe at Head Kick Pod on all platforms. Kraken, I'm sure you've got a little bit more you want to say. Sign us off. Sign us off from this EFC 131, the KFC edition recap show. And wait, one question: Is KFC? Like, you need to get some sponsorship money from KFC. You need to get some sponsorship from them at this point.
Nah, I think KFC is responsible for my Luke Michael budget hating videos. I'm kidding, bro. Like, you know me, in-house that shit. But like, if KFC want to sponsor me, man, I'm glad. I'm looking for a PS5, so I'll gladly take their money. But first of all, remember, guys, I have a new show coming out. I don't know when it's gonna come out yet because I'm still trying to figure out the kinks and everything. But I'm gonna be talking. The show is called The Journeyman Show. It's gonna be on YouTube. It's gonna be on Instagram because my Insta's popping right now. So let's fucking capitalize on that. Let's feed the people content. The people want content, and I'm gonna be playing different characters. We're gonna have Kraken the Apostle. We're gonna have Aki the Kraken. We're gonna have Headgear Kraken. You know, it's gonna be like a bunch of stuff, and we're gonna have a skit show. Like then we're gonna have interviews. Our first interview is gonna be. Yes, sir. Yes,
and
sir.
a Woolies bag as well. You need to throw that in.
You get me? Yeah, definitely. Okay, pick and pay. I think for my first ever interview, we're gonna do. It's a bit edgy, right? We're gonna do the Baba Yaga. Yamba. We're gonna be asking him about the head kick from Sankara. We're gonna be reminding him of that shit because we don't want that shit again happening again. So we're gonna be asking him about that. And it's gonna be like a news show, but a parody of a news show. I'm gonna be having rants. Like it's gonna be a fucking good time, bro. This is the show fighters do not want to be on. Let me just say that because we're gonna have like a Moomish of the week, bro. This is gonna be the craziest fucking MMA show. This is gonna be the second craziest MMA show in South Africa. Because like right now we have the Head Kick podcast as the number one.
I missed that one tonight.
Like I said, bro. That's it. That's me. And you know,
Look,
you guys all know where to follow me. The Kraken, Achi, the Kraken. And you know what's crazy, bro? What I've noticed? Everybody in Cape Town got my name right.
The Kraken.
Will you look at that? No, not the crack. Achi, dog. They don't call me Aggie. They don't call me Nut. They call me Achi the Crack. Shout out to
With
Cape Town.
with the hard G.
Love you guys. I am looking for a spot there, bro. I want to live there with everything inside me, dog. Like everyone there is just so welcoming, and the fucking ocean is amazing, dog. I was in Malberton, and it wasn't so full, and I was like, fuck. Why do I have to leave? Because I had work the next day. But like, otherwise, let's not fucking take these people's time, y'all.
Look, shout out. I'm looking forward to the show. The show that fighters do not want to be on. Oh, he's disappeared. The show that fighters do not want to be on. That's going to be amazing. Just look out for that, everyone. You can find him at Achi the Kraken on your socials. The show will be coming out soon. Okay, but until then, you know where to find us every Tuesday at Head Kick Pod. Oh, he's back. At Head Kick Pod. We are here live. So until next time, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to. Oh, great. We got the timing on that one. Nice.